Podfiliate Podcast. The podcast for everything affiliate marketing and how to quit your sucky job and work from home. Now, here's your host, Rob Reese.
What is going on? Welcome to the Podfiliate Podcast, where we talk about affiliate marketing and how to quit your sucky job and work from home. Today is an incredible day. I got an awesome gift and guest on with me today. It's really an honor. It's a privilege. I feel this is kind of like biblical proportions of the level of marketer I have with us today. But we'll bring him on, and you'll see exactly who I am talking about. But we have the one, the only, JayKay Dowdall. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, Rob? Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Listen, I think the audience is not able to see you right now, but that's okay. We'll go on. Even with this technical difficulty. But you actually have a brand new product launching here. But before we get into all of the details regarding that, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with you since you're a Canadian.
Okay.
Canadian, and I like the term blame everything on Canada, blame Canada. I think it's only appropriate that we have just a tad bit fun here. And I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Now, this is what I call the lightning round.
Okay.
It's something that I came up with here in the last couple of episodes that I've done on the Podfiliate Podcast. And it's really just to kind of warm the audience up, get to know you a little bit better, have a little bit of fun. Don't think too much about it is the only rule. Spit out the first thing that comes to mind, JayKay, and we'll see how well you do. Now, first question. Nickname your parents used to call you.
Chili.
Chili? What in the... Okay, you've got to explain. We're going to take a pause from this game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Chili. I'm going to start calling you Chili from now on, by the way. Chili has to tell us why in the world you got that name. What came up with it? What was the reason behind that?
You know what? Honestly, I don't actually even remember. I know it was when I was a baby. I think it's something to do with the fact that I was always cold. And growing up in Ireland and England and stuff, you'd always hear that, you're chilly. So I think that they just started calling me that. I honestly don't know the reason behind it, but oh shit, just dropped something. I honestly don't know the reason behind it, but it kind of stuck until I was about like 5 or 6, and it never really happened again after that. But I definitely remember the first thing that came to mind was Chili.
Okay, so Chili, that's a really cool nickname. Next lightning question: invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility.
Why? Why would you pick invisibility? Are you going to go peeping Tom everybody?
No, I prefer not to. I just think you could have more fun. Like, you kind of fly under the radar. If you're super strength, you're kind of front and center, and everyone's going to know that you're like the strongest person in the world, and I'm not looking for all that attention. I think the invisibility would be pretty cool, though. I mean, you can use that for good or for evil, so... That's
right. Okay, now last one. First celebrity crush. I'll tell you mine.
Oh, man. First celebrity crush? I don't know. Does The Little Mermaid count? I think I had a crush on her when I was a kid.
Isn't that what they call hentai?
I don't know if that counts when you're like, 4 or whatever when I saw that. But I don't know. I had a major crush on The Little Mermaid. But honestly, the one that kind of sticks out for me is Emma Watson from Harry Potter. I remember seeing that. I think we're the same age, and I've had a crush on her since I saw the first movie.
We're I think a decade apart, you and I, and... my first celebrity crush was Alyssa Milano. I always had a crush on her from the show Who's the Boss. You probably have never seen it. It's from the 80s, but she was my go-to chick when I was like 10 years old. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for playing, JayKay. But today we're here talking about your brand new product coming out tomorrow, as a matter of fact, called Quantum Commissions. Give us just kind of a cursory overview on what this is, and then we'll get into some more details after you explain a little bit about what Quantum Commissions is.
Yeah, so Quantum Commissions, like you said, comes out tomorrow at 10 a.m. And this was something that is actually a really, really old strategy. I mean, a lot of stuff that come out and of products, a lot of things that I work on are generally like new ideas, like chatbots when I put together a course about that. Or I generally try and find new stuff and then I test it out and see if it works. And if it does, I usually package it into something. But this is actually a really, really old strategy. And it's something that I actually didn't learn how to do. I actually remember that there was a lot of courses that were selling, a lot of high-ticket programs that were selling, teaching people how to do this back in the early 2000s, and it went away. And I was actually at Funnel Hacking Live in Nashville, and I bumped into one of the top affiliates and one of the people who put together one of the high-ticket courses that was selling this program. And I always wanted to know how it worked because I saw that people were just killing it with this strategy. They were making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per day. I know some of the top affiliates who were using this strategy were doing over $10,000 a day off of different affiliate networks like ClickBank as well as like CPA networks and stuff. So it was something I really wanted to know about, and it just went away. And there was a couple of reasons for that. Google kind of interfered, and there was a lot of Google slaps. And this is around the time like the first Panda and Penguin updates started coming out, and it wasn't something that was sustainable. And I remember when I was in Nashville at Funnel Hacking Live, I bumped into one of the affiliates and one of the product creators who had a high ticket course about this, and I got him a little drunk, I'm not going to lie. I bumped into him at the bar, and I was like, look, man, can you tell me, no one does this anymore, so can you kind of spill the beans and tell me what it was? And we chatted for a couple hours, and he kind of explained how it worked and what was involved with it. And as he was talking to me, I was like, I don't see any reason why you couldn't do this with a different traffic source instead of using organic search, because back then it was so easy to rank a page in Google. Like you could do it very, very quickly for a lot of different keywords. Now there's a lot more that's involved with it, but I was like, I'm sure you could do this with different traffic sources. So I actually tried it out with a couple different things, and then I settled on using Facebook, and it just worked. It just worked like gangbusters, and I tried it out a couple different times in a few different niches, and it worked out really well. And it's basically just a way to set up very minimal pages. You only really need 2 pages to do this, and it's just a way of sending traffic into a very targeted type of traffic to a very targeted type of page and getting affiliate commissions or selling your own products. And like I said, it's not that it's new, but it's definitely something that I think a lot of people might not have seen before. And for that reason alone, I'm really excited about it.
If you are brand new to affiliate marketing, you probably have never even seen what JayKay is actually talking about. And if you're just jumping on, we're talking about Quantum Commissions. It's his brand new training course that's actually launching tomorrow, and JayKay happens to be one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite, and I don't just say this, JayKay, my favorite teacher online.
Oh, thank you.
Because the way that you teach, it really looks like that you should have actually been a school teacher, like one of those, that movies are made about, like the one with Michelle Pfeiffer. I forgot the one where she tries to change the entire school because she's such an engaging character. But you really do care a lot about the people who are taking your course, and it shows that you do because of the way that you actually teach. You teach not only sound methods, but you teach methods that you actually do yourself, and you test these things. And that's one of the things that really stick out about every single one of your courses, is that these are methods that you actually put into practice, that you test, that you have students go through the exact same thing that you're doing. As a matter of fact, I started building my own secret pages, as I'm going to call it on this episode. I don't want to give away too much, but this method is absolutely cool. There was very minimal work on my part. I really couldn't believe it. And now I'm setting up the last portion, which is the traffic source to this page. Now, with that being said, okay, so who is Quantum Commissions really designed for? Who did you have in mind, and what problems does it really solve for those interested in Quantum Commissions?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, it's for affiliate marketers more so than anyone else. I mean, you could take some of the traffic strategies. I know that you're going through it right now, and you're talking about getting into that phase where, you're going to start getting your clicks coming through soon. And certainly there's a lot that you could take from that and apply to like e-commerce and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is for affiliate marketers. And in terms of like if it's for complete beginners or people who've been around for a long time, I think it kind of appeals to both, because First of all, I really do want to say that I'm very, very flattered that you think I'm a good teacher. I really do pride myself on a lot of organization for these types of programs. So I think if you're a beginner, I think you're going to find a lot of stuff in here that's really going to help you earn at least your first commission. If you haven't made a commission online before, whether from ClickBank, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, whatever it might be, I really do think you'll make your first commission from Quantum Commissions because, I mean, as you said, everything's laid out, everything's taught in a very direct way. It's very streamlined in that you only really need to have 2 pages set up. I'm going to walk your hand through the traffic side of stuff. So the veterans and the more experienced affiliates, they probably don't need to have that hand holding all the way through the traffic setup and the page design and, how to do this and how to do that, because everything's over the shoulder. So I'm going to show you everything involved. So I think that it's kind of more geared towards maybe slightly newer marketers or maybe marketers who are looking to find a new type of traffic source for their affiliate campaigns. But if you are experienced and you have made sales before, and you're looking to, basically try out something a little bit different, I think there's going to be something different in there too. If you already have a traffic source that works for you, but you don't want to put together a blog and you don't want to put together video reviews and you don't want to kind of go through all the hoops you have to jump through before you can get your first sale, I think this is going to be a really quick way to find out what products and what campaigns are going to get the best conversions for you from an audience that you have or a traffic source that you have. But I mean, first and foremost, when I put stuff together, it's always kind of with the mindset of I want to be able to give this to someone who's brand new, have them go through every single video, every single step, and come out with that reward on the end, which is a commission, a product that you're able to sell, a funnel that you're now able to go and scale, and lessons and knowledge that you have that you can apply to other parts of your business. That's kind of the goal for every program. So I think it kind of covers the gambit. I think it kind of covers a lot of different people and a lot of different stages of their business, but it's definitely for affiliates more so than anything else.
Now, let's say the person is brand new. They do everything that you say. How long really should setup take, and then, of course, driving traffic to that particular secret page that we're talking about? What's kind of the setup time frame you say for somebody who's brand new, never done affiliate marketing before, and potentially starting to see results?
I'd say if you're completely brand new, like you've never set up you've never picked a product before, like you've never really even gone onto ClickBank, you've never, because part of the course is I walk you through how to identify the best kind of products that are going to work for this. And if you don't understand things like gravity and rebilling and stuff like that from ClickBank, for example, I think one thing that's really going to help is that everyone who joins, they're actually going to get a personal kind of coaching email sequence delivered to them where I'm actually going to take you through, okay, day 1, I want you to go through this video and complete this task. Day 2, I want you to go through this and complete this task. And that's going to take them through all 7 modules of the training in about 7 days. Now, that's if you're completely new, you've never done anything before. I'm going to walk your hand through your email inbox and I'm going to show you how to actually go and get everything set up and the tasks that you need to do and how much time you need to commit to it. If you're a bit more experienced, like yourself, for example, you've probably seen how quick this is to set up. I mean, realistically, when this comes out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., you could purchase this at 10 a.m. You could spend a few hours on just kind of going through the content, understanding how everything comes together, and literally 24 hours to 36 hours to 48 hours, let's say, from that point, you will have at least probably 100 clicks come through to your landing page. You should expect to have leads on your email list, and you should realistically expect to have at least 1 sale, maybe 2 at that point as well. But that's not to say, within your first 2 days, you're going to have like thousands of dollars. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. I hate when people talk about that. But realistically, if you're more experienced, if you've kind of already gone through a few different programs before that have taught you some of the more basic elements of affiliate marketing, it's not unrealistic to expect in your first day or 2 that you're going to get traffic. You're going to be shown how to turn that traffic into leads through your email list. And I'm going to teach you, I'm actually going to give you, by the way, an email sequence to help you go and sell whatever product it is that you're selling. So it's not realistic to say the first couple of days you might get your first sale and you'll certainly have traffic.
Quite amazing what you are actually providing in this course, especially for people who are newbies. Now, if you've just jumped on, we're talking about the JayKay Dowdall about his brand new product coming out tomorrow called Quantum Commissions. It's talking about really an old school method that is still working today using a different traffic source. What he's put together is top-notch product, and Real quick, JK, we have a question coming in, and if you're watching, go ahead and let me know in the questions in the comments below a question that you may have for JK. I'll read them out. We have somebody here. His name is Shakar Pandi.
Shakar, yes, I know Shakar. Shakar's in a couple of my groups.
He actually says he's got access to quantum commissions already. Is there anything new for the beta users in the new one, or is this just the more polished re-release of the original beta testing?
So yeah, okay. So I originally released this to my own circle back in November of 2019 because I wanted to kind of get some people in there. It's slightly different. Like I'm sure you've kind of noticed that the setup is so simple. I actually kind of say that it's hilariously simple that I didn't think a lot of people would actually think that it would work. So I wanted to kind of put it out to my circle. I wanted them to try it out first and kind of see how well it was coming together. And we've got people who are getting a lot of clicks for very little. They're seeing a lot of results really quickly. And for people who have purchased the prior course back in November, there's not any major differences. There's a couple little tweaks here and there, but certainly nothing that says you need to go purchase the course again. Those tweaks and changes are actually already inside that membership that you already have access to, Shakar. And one thing that I am excited to say is that I have kind of found a new type of 2-page funnel that will also work with the quantum commission strategy. So I'm actually going to be releasing that for free not too long after I actually release quantum commissions tomorrow. And the reason I didn't want to include that right now is because I didn't want my own customers who have already purchased access to this to think, well, now I got to go buy it again to get this extra thing. So I wanted to get everyone to kind of get into quantum commissions, start getting their first traffic, getting their leads onto their email list, and then I'm going to release for free inside the members area a completely different way of using the exact same strategy to accomplish the same result, which is obviously going to get affiliate sales. So yeah, Shakar, there's nothing in there new that you need to go grab right now, but there will be new stuff dropping, and you will get an email once that is available in the next couple of weeks probably.
Awesome. Okay, so now when we're talking about quantum commissions, we're talking about the front-end product. Let's talk about the upsells. People are always asking me, Rob, are there upsells? And I tell them, of course there are upsells. Don't be afraid of upsells because especially when it comes from your products, you always have something really special laid up for these people. And not only that, on the front end, you're getting quantum commissions, but there are a number of bonuses that are coming in. So could you talk about the bonuses that are coming in with the front end, and then talk to us about the upsells that we're going to see on your funnel?
Sure. So the bonuses that we're going to get, or that you're going to get included right away, first one is the one that I just kind of mentioned, which is going to be the free update with the new types of pages and the new type of funnel that you can set up, which I don't see anybody actually teaching. And I don't want to put out another course teaching this. It just fits so well into quantum commissions. I'm just going to drop it in there for free. So that's kind of an unannounced bonus. This is the first time I'm actually mentioning it here on your podcast. The other bonuses are going to be, there's going to be some done for you email templates that you can go and swipe. So regardless of the product that you're selling, I'm really big onto email marketing. I'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But email marketing is a really big thing for me. And I think if you learn how to do email marketing effectively, you'll become a much better affiliate really, really quickly, because email is so important for how we as affiliates sell all the time. I see you nodding your head in agreement. You know how important it is, right? So I put together a couple of really quick swipes that you're able to go and grab, which kind of have an outline of what you should include for that first email that you should send out to your new subscribers that you're going to be getting with the Quantum Commissions program if you follow the training. And then we're also going to be including, we've got 3 case studies I'm including as well. So in the actual program, you're going to see over the shoulder how I build everything. And then one of the case studies is actually going to walk you through, here's everything you just saw me do, and here's the result of that. We made a couple $100 in that in commissions. And then I have 2 extra case studies. One of them is showing another ClickBank product that I used, which is, I can never remember, the Easy Battery Reconditioning, I believe it's called, which is a really popular product about batteries. Like if you can sell a product about batteries using this, you can sell pretty much anything. And then the other case study is for one of my own products, which is something called Inboxer, which we'll talk about in a second, and how I was able to go and get a bunch of signups and a bunch of sales from that product as well. So even if you're selling your own products, even if you aren't an affiliate, you're still going to find a lot of value just in the traffic method used for this. And that's going to be the bonuses that are included. I think I threw something else. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff that I just throw in there that I don't even mention on the sales page. Like if you are a ClickFunnels user, for example, not that you have to be, But if you are one, I actually give you the link to go download all my pages. So you can grab the pages that I put together in the program. I'm going to show you how to put them together. If you are a ClickFunnels user, you can just literally click one button and you'll get all those pages dropped into your ClickFunnels account. I've also got that set up. A bunch of other pages you can get as well. There's a 14-day free trial inside of the program if you want to pick up ClickFunnels. There's also some other cool stuff as well. Honestly, I think when I'm making the program, when I'm doing the layout, I think of cool ideas and I just drop them in there. So there's a bunch of unannounced bonuses in there that I've completely forgotten about, but there's a lot of stuff in there that's free that I think a lot of people tend to sell. And then as for the upsells, I'm not a big fan. I know a lot of people, when they're putting together a product, they'll try and put together like a pro version, and then you have to go buy this, and you have to go buy that. And sometimes it can be overwhelming to kind of go through and say, what's this? I got to buy this. I got to buy this. I don't really like to do that. And with quantum commissions, there's two upsells. The first one is a membership to my Inboxer program, which I've mentioned a few times. I'm really big into email marketing, as you know, and I think you've also checked out the members area for Inboxer, so I'd love to get your thoughts on that in a minute as well. But Inboxer is basically my premium members area for email marketing. So we've got email swipe files. We have lessons about how to put together your list, how to get traffic, how to write subject lines, how to write to fear, how to actually sell, how to close in your emails, how to get the click, how to ask people to click on your links, how to actually resend your emails, how to do basically everything with email marketing. That's a membership that's updated every single month, so they'll have the option to grab that. The retail price, if you go and grab that today, is $47 per month, but you can actually grab it for $29.95 per month with quantum commissions. So just during the launch, you can save $15 a month and still get access to everything inside the members area. And then the second upsell is limited, so there's only 100 copies of it. It's $97. It's called Flux Capacity Traffic, and it's basically my over-the-shoulder whiteboard session where I'm basically going to teach 100 people how to do the same type of traffic remarketing or traffic retargeting that's used by Russell Brunson, Anik Singhal, Frank Kern, Alex Becker, basically anyone you can think of who is an 8-figure marketer, whether they're an affiliate, they create their own products or software. This is the traffic strategy that they all use in order to turn cold traffic into sales. The reason I'm only selling 100 copies of it is that if there's so many people who go through this training and everyone starts to try and do it, it kind of loses its effectiveness. Yeah, so we're only selling 100 copies of that. That's it. And then I'm not selling that anymore. That's only going to be in my private coaching group, and my private coaching group starts at $5,000. So you can pick up this remarketing training for $100 if you're one of the first 100 people to get it. Once it's sold, it's done. There's a 100 copy limit, and then it is finished completely. So those are the two upsells, Inboxer and Flux Capacity Traffic. Everything that you need to run the quantum commission strategy, though, I want to make it clear, that's included in quantum commissions. You don't need to, there's no upsell where it's like you have to have this. I'm not forcing anyone to buy anything. Everything that you need is included inside the front end product for $14.95 or $17, depending on when you buy.
Now, just to get into that a little bit. Now, first and foremost, for those of you who are interested, let me know below, because I've got a waiting list, a link available for you to go ahead and be put on that. Now, the front end is going to be extremely a generous price. And what I'm doing on top of all the bonuses that JayKay is adding is I'm going to be giving you a link to have your very own page builder if you don't already have one already, completely free. You don't even have to buy the product in order to get this page builder for free. Just for watching this stream, you'll get access to that. But the reason why that's important is because you'll be able to build those very pages, those secret pages that he speaks about in Quantum Commissions, utilizing this page builder. So you don't have to worry about buying ClickFunnels. You don't have to worry about, buying some WordPress plugin or something like that. It's its own self-hosted, ready to go page builder for you that I'm including just for watching this. So if you're interested in that, let me know below. But as a bonus for picking up Quantum Commissions, what I'm doing is I'm providing you 5 additional of these special secret pages that pull in money like gangbusters, of examples from campaigns that have been run in the past that have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. I've put together and I've done my research on some of these pages, and let me tell you, these are extremely simple to put together as soon as you see these bonuses. So it's not just restricted to the single one that JayKay shows you. I've gotten 5 different ones available for you to model after, to learn from, and that's included as the bonus. Now, as far as Inboxer goes, JayKay, I am inside of your membership area, and let me tell you, I'm a copywriter. I've studied copy for the last year and a half. I actually am a student of Ben Settle. I'm a student of Matt Fury. I've gone through some high-level copywriting courses, and let me tell you, what I love about Inboxer is the angle that you take with it, and you're teaching literally the methods from the perspective of these 8-figure marketers. You break down actual campaigns that they run, depending on the type of campaigns they're running, whether it's their own product that they're promoting, or it's an affiliate campaign they're running through, or if it's a webinar series that they're promoting. I mean, it really is a full-orbed look at how these big named marketers are running their multi-million-dollar businesses. Okay, it's not just how Joe Schmo on JVZoo or Warrior Plus is running their campaigns, but it's how these guys who have established businesses, who have been here 10 plus years and are kind of the faces of internet marketing, that when you mention their name, everyone knows who they are. So I absolutely love it, and I love the way that you actually break down their copy and show how the process goes of, this is how they're thinking, this is the psychology behind it, this is the reason you want to use it. So I think it's a top-rated email copywriting course from one copywriter to another. I think it's fantastic, and people are absolutely getting a bargain when they pick it up at $29.95 inside of your funnel. So, JayKay, you are obviously providing a ton of value, a ton of service to the community of the internet marketers, the newbies, the established, and everyone in between. I really love everything that you put out. I tell you that I'm ready to buy your next product before it even comes out, and you're just so generous and say, hey, I would love your thoughts on it. So, guys, I give this my 10 out of 10 rating, and I do not say that simply because, but it really does have that much value in it, and I've included some incredible bonuses for you guys to pick up when you pick up the front end. As far as the upsells go, there are special bonuses there for you as well. I've done a full review video that you guys can check out if you get put on my waiting list. I have that ready and available for you guys. Go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. I'm more than happy to provide that to you. But JayKay, is there anything else that we've left out regarding quantum commissions that you think you should mention?
Honestly, I have put this together, and I've spent a lot of time kind of figuring out how to actually put this together. Because when I first went and kind of got that top affiliate drunk that I was telling you about at the start of our call, and he started revealing everything to me, I've spent a lot of time kind of developing this and building it all together. So I could talk about this literally all night long. I'm not sure your listeners would like to hear that, but I could definitely do that. And honestly, I think the main thing that I just want people to take away from this is that, if you are a beginner, if you are new to all of this stuff, I think you're going to find that quantum commissions is really going to help clear up a lot of brain fog that you have, a lot of research that you might be trying to do about how it might be performing, how to actually get started with affiliate marketing. I think it's going to clear up a lot of that. It's going to answer a lot of questions, and I think you're ultimately going to see a lot of success as a result of that. So, other than that, I really anything else to add. If you have questions, if there are questions in the chat, I'll definitely stay here as long as possible to get them answered, though.
Yes. Thank you so much, JayKay, for that. Now, guys, again, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, I know there's a number of you on the stream right now. If you have questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask them now while we have him here, because this is perhaps my favorite Canadian, and I don't know. I don't know I don't know if I'm going to have another Canadian on my show ever again, unless it's you, my friends. Now, just as a closing moment, JayKay, are you sheltering for coronavirus?
That's a bit of a curveball. Yeah, I mean, actually, right behind me, I'm kind of in my secret bunker at the moment. I don't know if your people on the stream can see, but yeah. So I have an office that I go to, which I share with a bunch of other entrepreneurs and social media people, and it's just for me. If I have the ability to work from home, which I do, which I'm very grateful for because of the business I've set up online through things like affiliate marketing, there's a wonderful opportunity to kind of avoid a lot of that and to just work from home. So I am working from home probably 80% of the time. There is some stuff that I have to go to my office for shooting purposes, or I just have certain stuff there. But one great thing about being an online marketer is that, literally if you have your laptop and you have a camera and you have a microphone, you can do it from anywhere. So I know that a lot of people are in a situation right now where, they're unsure about what they're going to be doing a year from now, if their current career is going to be there, if they're going to be working for the company that they work for now. And, one thing I'll say is that, if you take steps today to kind of start learning this stuff, literally a month from today, 2 months from today, 6 months from today, 12 months from today, the more you learn and the more you apply, the more you can kind of start to step away from that 9-to-5 job. Because that's what I used to do before I started doing internet marketing full time. It was a 9-to-5 job, and learning this stuff has really helped free me up from where I was. And I can guarantee you the jobs that I've had before when I was working in a 9-to-5 thing would be massively impacted by what's happening with the coronavirus. So I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky to be where I am now, to have the lifestyle that I do have. And I am sheltering just as a matter of I have the opportunity to do so. I don't need to go anywhere. So why not take the opportunity, work from home, spend some quality time with my fiance, and kind of plan out a few things. So yeah, I'm definitely sheltering, and I think other people should be too.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, JayKay. We talked about your brand new product coming out tomorrow at what time? 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time?
10 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And what is going to be the front end cost of Quantum Commissions?
So when it launches, it's going to be $14.95 in the first 4 hours of the launch. So the first 4 hours when this launches, it's going to be $14.95. Then the price is going to go up, and it's going to go up, and it's going to go up, and it's eventually going to hit $47. And then it'll end at $47. And I know a lot of people say, oh, the price is going up, it's closing soon, you have to grab it now, and then the price never goes up. You can attest, right? When I say the prices are going up, they absolutely go up. I don't lie about that, and I don't put the prices back down. They stay up wherever they land. This is going to $47. It will be $47.
Listen, I've actually, when I first found out about you, JayKay, that was the first thing I learned about you. When you say that you're going to put up the price ends up where it is. I think it ended up being like $297 or something really, really high compared to what it was when it was initially launched. So guys, when JayKay tells you that you need to get in at the launch price, you must get in on the launch price. It's only $14.95 for the first 4 hours. You're going to get those incredible bonuses from me, from JayKay. And let me tell you guys, this is absolutely something that can't be beat. It's super simple, super easy, and it's absolutely a fast way to get started, especially for those of you who may have been struggling in the past. But thank you so much again, JayKay. I really appreciate you coming on the show. And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to go ahead and add those in the comments section below, and I'll make sure to get those questions answered for you. I'll shoot JayKay a message if it's something that I personally can't answer, and we'll get everything squared away for you by tomorrow morning. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for checking out the Podphilia Podcast, where we talk about everything affiliate marketing and how to quit your sucky job and work from home. I'm Rob Reese. This is JayKay Dowdall saying sayonara. We'll see you next time, guys.
You're listening to the Podphilia Podcast, the podcast for everything affiliate marketing and how to quit your sucky job and work from home. Now, here's your host, Rob Reese.